Look at us.
Look at us.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk?
Not me.
You know what you're looking at is the Lights Out podcast with Damien, Tiago, and William. Today is
I like that intro.
episode
15.
15.
15!
Is it 15?
Holy shit!
For some reason, I think we're always one ahead.
No, we're at 15. I know for
Okay.
sure we're at 15.
Okay, yeah, you put a lot of effort in the last video
Not
did.
on. I mean, it only
for that tier list.
it only took me like 20 minutes. It
No
wasn't
one
that
watched
hard.
the tier list.
I know.
But that's fine. That's fine. You know what? People
But
can watch what they want to watch.
You know what though? We put. I try to put effort into it because over time it's gonna help.
It's gonna be easy.
Knowing that
It'll be
this-
easier for you.
Practice makes
It's-
perfect. my good friend.
I love editing. I really do.
You
I'm a
love
big-
editing?
I do. I feel like we need to get a better camera, but that's just.
Well,
I think once we get a camera, we're good
we're
just to
good
hang out and
just
do
to
it.
Do stuff for like a while.
Yeah,
For a while.
but we got.
And then we gotta get brand
It's a sh-
deals
it's
and
a shame-
merchandise.
It's a shame a whole third of this trio is gonna be gone for a little while.
I think.
We'll make do.
What?
Yeah?
How many weeks is it? 6 weeks of it? 6 episodes? Can Damien
That's
and
a
I?
lot.
Can
Oh,
Damien and I
damn.
can sit down for 6
We'll get
hours
We'll get a different guest every episode.
every episode?
Hold on, let me look at my calendar.
Or
real
6
quick.
No, we could
weekend.
have just us two episodes.
We can try.
We could have a
try.
couple.
We can
Yeah.
try.
So
We can
it is 1, 2, 3, 4,
I feel like we should talk about more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, so we're
7 to
back.
8.
We're here. I feel like last episode was not a normal episode. We were kind of all over the place.
Yeah, and that's.
So I feel like today I'm gonna bring us back to the norm.
I want to take full responsibility for last episode. I couldn't think of anything. I really couldn't.
That was last episode. I do.
I
remember
got
that.
stuff to talk about. So, like always, I gotta mention football when I'm up here.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers was finally traded to the Jets. It finally happened. It's over.
What does it mean?
Medicinal drug man,
Yeah, the mushroom guy.
the mushroom guy.
Mushroom Mario.
He is a psychedelic machine.
Dude,
Wow.
have you
Who-
heard
who-
his shit?
Who is this guy? Why is he important?
Rodgers.
And why do you say
Aaron Rodgers-
finally?
dude.
He made. Well, he's really good.
He's kind of
And
nuts.
He's kind of a bad person. He killed someone in a DUI accident that he got away with.
Did he really?
Yeah, no one ever talks about it. He's still pretty good. He's still pretty good.
He's a
And-
good, he's a
and
good ball player.
he's like Brett Favre.
I've heard the name before.
He's like that. He was his replacement, and he was better.
In the movie Zathura.
Yeah, so he gets a ball
Josh
signed
Hutcherson
by
wishes-
Do we
Brett
think-
Favre.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I really gotta get better about that. But
Do you want to hear
do you-
the picks?
Do you think that he has the?
Killed someone in a DUI
The-
accident?
The C something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the disease that makes NFL players go fucking nuts.
Yeah, CTE. I think?
CTE. Yeah.
What the hell is CTE?
It's because you get hit in the brain enough times. You're like, you kind of like something happens, or you kind of.
It's why it's
crazy.
why all
Like,
or
you
like
know,
a lot
Antonio-
of
yeah CTE
Yeah,
chronic traumatic
And
in,
encephalopathy.
encephalopathy.
It's a progressive and
The
fatal
fuck
brain
w-
disease associated with repetitive traumatic brain injuries. So
So
football.
So like
hold on.
This is a normal brain. Wait. And this is a CTE brain at the end of its life.
so like I mean this isn't true for all football players, but like for some of them, like the reason why they go and rob places, the reasons why they go
Weird
and
word.
This
beat
guy.
their wives,
This guy.
the reason
An-
yeah, all of this
Antonio
different the reason that why they do crazy stuff is because of CTE for
Yeah.
for some
Antonio
time.
Brown is a really good example because he was pretty normal up until one day he got like smashed, like a safety just bam, and then he was like unconscious, like on the ground for like a good while, and then like ever since then, like people say he was like never like the same guy, like
Right.
he was just like he became crazy. He became
What about that other guy that killed like his nephew or something
The fuck?
and then died and he was gay in high school?
oh Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he was just always crazy.
Well, yeah, but he had CTE.
He did.
Like he had
Did he?
CTE.
Did they,
yeah.
they checked him?
Yeah, it was confirmed.
Oh.
But, like,
yeah, he
he-
was
he-
crazy like in
They-
college. He
they-
killed someone
What?
while he was in college.
Yeah, they looked after
Aaron Hernandez.
a
after
lot
he-
of killing in the NFL that I was unaware of.
You
A
didn't,
lot of
you've
Aarons.
never heard of Aaron Hernandez?
He played for the Gators. He
was good.
He was really good. He played for the Patriots for a year.
His face looks familiar. I remember
Yeah,
seeing his face.
he ended up getting caught.
Crazy.
and then
But
he
that
killed
documentary
himself.
on Netflix was really good.
Yeah, I saw some of it. It was alright.
It was pretty good.
Who's the fucking basketball? We always talk about this. Who's the basketball guy who did the dog fighting? Or no, I think it was
You mean
football.
Michael
Oh.
Vick.
Yeah, Michael Vick. Was it football or basketball?
That's football.
Football. Yeah, Michael Vick.
Michael Vick's a
That's-
guy for
He's
sure.
a guy. He turned around.
That was like
2004.
that was I feel like that was an early scandal
Yeah.
of football.
No. Football
Like really mainstream scandal
yeah.
because
Yeah,
there's
I'd say
been
so. And so the Jets get Aaron Rodgers, pick number 15, and a 5th round pick, and then the Packers will get pick number 13, so they swapped picks, a 2nd round pick, a 6th round pick, and a conditional 2024 second pick that becomes a first if Aaron Rodgers plays 65% of the plays. So another first, pretty much, because he's gonna play. But the big thing is
that's so many.
not really.
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. But Aaron Rodgers is like that guy. So
Yeah, he is.
But-
How many years does he have though? He's 39.
he's 39, so like 2 more, 1 more.
Is
If he
that
wins
worth-
a Super Bowl? He's definitely for a Super Bowl. Like
Do we think the Jets are gonna win a Super Bowl?
yeah, they're stacked.
If they win a Super Bowl,
They're stacked.
are they really?
Yeah, the
I know
Jets.
last season they
are
did pretty good.
they had like an awful quarterback last year. But they are like a stacked team.
Okay.
So like, so the last couple Super Bowls. So you got to think. So when the
So?
Buccaneers traded for Tom Brady,
So?
right?
Right.
It was for a Super Bowl, and then we went all out there. We did everything. We won it. Then the next year, the Rams traded everything away to get Matthew Stafford, and then they won the Super Bowl, right? And then it's like, well, now the Jets are like, we're gonna trade everything away. We're gonna get Aaron Rodgers, and we're gonna win the Super Bowl. So that's kind of like their plan.
That's the
They're
game
going
plan.
all in. This is their year.
Okay.
I hope they don't make it. That'd be
Alright.
so funny. I don't like Aaron Rodgers.
We got a Formula One race this
I
weekend.
kind of
I'm getting
figured.
to it. Just keeping
Oh,
it
okay.
on.
My bad.
Keeping. Oh, so also on Thursday is the NFL draft.
What does that mean?
Means all the college kids are
Yeah,
gonna
the
be
college kids are
NFL
going to get
players.
picked by the NFL teams to go to the NFL.
Nice.
So that happens Thursday. It's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah,
season.
are there? Yeah, I was okay. Allow me to elaborate. What are some names you think are gonna get picked?
Well,
Is there any
like-
big ones?
well,
Any
the big
big-
thing is where the top quarterbacks are going to go,
Right.
because we know that Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud are going to be like the first 2 guys off the board, but people don't know who's going to go first of the 2. So it's it's the Texans. No, it's the Panthers and then the Texans that are picking 1, 2. So we'll decide where those guys go, and then the Arizona Cardinals have the 3rd pick. But they don't really want, like from what everyone's saying, they don't really want to pick that high. So they're probably going to trade down. So they're going to lose a couple spots, but they're going to take a bunch of picks for it.
Cool. Okay.
So we'll see if someone makes a big move to get 3 and then get like a big quarterback, like a Anthony Richardson or something.
What's
Okay.
your favorite college team?
I don't really pay attention to college, but it probably goes Gators and then
Well,
Michigan.
yeah. Is it a question?
Well, because for Logan, our friends, he's
Ohio.
State.
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving
Boo.
on. The draft is
Not
Let's get
tomorrow.
off. Let's get off.
Shout out to those
All right.
2 guys you said.
All right. We got.
I-
we
No!
got F1.
I don't
Hold on,
want
we got
to.
F1.
Hold on.
I don't
Oh,
want to talk about
I have
him.
no idea. His
Okay.
name
Okay.
just
Okay.
kept popping
Okay.
up
Okay.
on my
Well,
feed.
let's
Is
move
there
on for a
something?
bit.
Did something happen?
Well,
I don't know.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Okay.
sorry.
Anyways,
Something did happen,
our
but I
next
don't know
topic.
what.
Our next topic.
Azerbaijan.
We got our next
Baku.
topic.
Let's go.
is-
Baku.
Is F1.
Baku.
Is it starting? Is this the first city? The first city. the
Baku.
first
It's a
race?
sprint race this
It's a
weekend,
sprint
boys.
race this weekend. We'll get a
No,
race
oh, wait,
this
is
weekend.
the F1? Are we like halfway through the?
No, we're like we've only done
We have, like,
3
4
races.
yeah.
And look, this is how many we have left.
So that's what. Are we in the beginning of the? Or
The
half-
very,
Very
beginning.
beginning.
still.
Very beginning,
Very
okay.
beginning. So we do
'Cause
have a race this
Usually my brother talks my fucking ears off, but I haven't heard anything in
The next-
in ever.
Oh, the next 6 weeks we will have 5 races.
weekend. That'll be awesome. That'll be cool
Nice.
to talk about.
That's gonna. I'm so fucking.
When's this one
hyped.
at? 7 a.m.
Hmm?
On a Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. So qualifying will be on Friday.
Wake up early on a Sunday.
Qualifying will be on Friday. Saturday we'll then have the sprint race,
Mm.
and then sprint race to the race, and then the race is on Sunday.
And then the
Yeah.
race.
And then there's a
So
couple
Red Bull,
practices.
another
here
Red
and there.
Bull double win.
I-
Sprint Red
I
Bull
really-
win, and then GP Red Bull. Win.
So what I'm exactly thinking is that Red Bull will get to a 1-2 during the sprint race. Like they'll just use it as easy sprint race points,
yeah,
and then from there they'll just be 1-2, and they'll just lead the grid
One,
the
two,
entire
the
race.
Grand Prix.
They'll be so far ahead when they pit,
Oh.
they'll still be first and second.
Oh my gosh,
That's my prediction. And
it's
then
not fair.
I
It's crazy.
and then I think maybe Mercedes will do good this race.
No.
We'll see.
Who does good on sprints usually?
Sprints the quicks.
Yeah,
the
but like,
fast
so
people.
like it's like the top end guys are really gonna push it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
No
see
one-
Ferrari. Maybe
no
we'll
one-
see. Maybe
Maybe we'll see an AlphaTauri.
Mm.
The thing is, no one's gonna push it.
maybe
because,
Alonso will get out of third. He's gotten third in every race.
Yeah, and I think he's
Third,
gonna stay there.
Third. But also like
He's so good.
he's got to get past.
God, I want him to have my children.
Excuse me?
You know, there's actually a big thing in F1 right now. Is there's a conspiracy that, and this is like a real conspiracy that him and Taylor Swift are a thing right now.
Alonso?
Fernando Alonso and Taylor
Alonso
Swift.
and Taylor
I swear to
Swift?
God, look it up. You can look it up,
Alonso and
and then we can move on.
Taylor.
Oh, it pops up. It auto fuels Taylor
Fuels
Swift
dating rumors.
with hilarious TikTok video. F1 legend Fernando
Dude.
Alonso.
Fernando Alonso's TikTok is so fucking funny.
I was on there a little while ago.
It's so funny.
He's pretty good. Yeah. I guess that's a thing. That's
I guess there are rumors. Microphone. All right, that was
I can't see anything on the screen.
that
Okay.
was a good.
Is it
jump
because he's
scare for
playing
the
Taylor
audience.
Swift? Is that the?
Yeah, I think
is
that's the
that
idea.
Is that the whole?
Because
thing?
he does the little wink and he's like,
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
playing
Sorry
Taylor
about that. I didn't know the thing was so loud.
okay.
So,
Make sure I'm not muted.
Swift.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's all the sports stuff. We got. What else we got? Let's do something cool. Let's talk about. Did you guys hear about the SpaceX launch?
Dude, it was so cool.
I heard some
It
again.
was
I,
the
so
Starship
cool.
launch.
I have not
Play it
seen
without
or heard
audio.
Yeah, I was gonna show it real quick
Because I was so proud
this
of
is one of the biggest.
It's the
It's
heaviest.
the heaviest
you
spaceship
can-
ever launched.
You can tell. You can tell.
And it doesn't make it to space, but from what they said, that they were just trying to see if they can get off the ground.
Dude, you
Because
can tell
this,
how
this
heavy
is like
it is.
their next big spaceship that
Yeah,
they're gonna
just
like
watch
use
it.
to do anything.
Look how slowly it goes up.
Yeah, dude.
You can tell like this
It's so
this
heavy.
bitch is heavy.
This is the Mars ship. This is what we're gonna use for like stuff like that.
It's crazy that that's how close we are. If you look back just a few years at what SpaceX was doing, they were still trying to
They-
learn how to self land them.
how to
Yeah.
self land the.
But it's
the
crazy
fuel
that
pod,
they're the
right?
guys that do that. Like no, NASA would just like dump their stuff. Like
NASA
SpaceX is
doesn't
out
give
here,
a fuck.
yeah,
Like
no, SpaceX is going places.
n-
Literally.
they're going to
They're not going.
Mars.
They're not going to space. This one doesn't make it to space.
But
They had a bunch of.
did it self land itself or is it?
I think so.
The
I
fuel-
think it landed back.
I think it's the fuel pods.
We can look. We can look.
Yeah,
It goes.
It goes down.
Oh, it's just flying around. It's just hanging out.
No,
Oh.
no. It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't land. It explodes.
It does not land.
Probably
explodes,
just
but that's
in,
fine.
in the ocean or something. I mean, it's still a cool
It's a
idea.
tax write-off.
It was the
That's dude.
The long.
they have the
booster-
version 2 in the
yeah,
back.
yeah. No, dude. They just
They
wanted.
just built-
if
they-
honestly, they said that their main goal was just to see it.
Imagine spending
Launch.
so much time on a rocket. They built it insanely quick though. They built it in like 6 months. Like
Yeah.
actually put it together. I mean,
So
maybe I'm wrong.
progression
about
in
that.
technology. We're almost there.
Can you
we're
look
almost
that
in
up
space.
because I don't know if I'm right.
Wasn't there
What was the spaceship called?
How long did it take to build the new SpaceX rocket? I feel like it was like a really short amount of time because I saw them like welding it.
just
It takes a simple rocket like the Falcon 9 may take 18 months to make, but one that can take people into outer space, like the shuttle, could take 5 years to make, start to finish.
That's not bad.
It's not bad to create something that can fly into space.
In 5 years.
Well, that's something that with a man on
Yeah.
it,
18 months.
just to have a rocket go.
18 months, dude. That's so
So
crazy.
that's kind of crazy.
Technology.
Dude.
It grows exponentially.
It grows.
Always.
It's always getting bigger.
I remember. Do you guys remember our math middle school teacher, algebra? You guys know his name.
Oh, Schnabel.
Fuck guy, Mr.
Yeah, what about him?
He's an actor.
He was an actor.
I remember that. Yeah, funny enough, because I got confused with my other teacher who also acted in a movie. But anyway, that was a high school teacher. Mr. Schnabel was the one who revealed the fact that our phones had more computing power than the rockets that NASA had at the time.
I've only heard
Yeah.
that like ever.
No, I know, but I was what? This was 7th grade. I had him for the first time, and I didn't think about how much fucking RAM or whatever is in the phones. And so
Well, remember we watched a movie in that class where
in
it talked about the
that
calculations.
class, and
Yeah,
it was in that class. Yeah,
They were doing
they were doing it with pen and paper
Dude,
and a calculator.
calculators.
the
were
first
people.
computer had kilobytes, just kilobytes.
I know.
That's it.
I'm aware. Yeah.
No,
Like,
no,
that's-
it had bytes.
Yeah, individual bytes.
Like yes,
I-
no, yes, no,
I
yes,
saw
no.
a thing. It was a little desktop science fair, little thing to have, whatever, where it was a physical representation of a single byte. And it was like a little light that, depending on what you inputted on the
Oh,
computer, the light would be on and off. It was like a little widget.
have you ever seen Jobs?
Excuse me. Oh,
Jobs.
it's a Steve Jobs movie.
Yeah,
No,
with
I have
Ashton
not.
Kutcher. It is actually like I watched it and I was entertained the entire
How does
time.
it paint him? How
Like an asshole, but like also kind of like I think it's accurate. Like I think it's really accurate.
Ashton Kutcher kind of does look like him.
A little weird.
Josh
I didn't
Gad,
like him.
he's a guy.
It doesn't look like it's a very good movie.
I thought it was a good movie.
Wow.
I enjoyed it. I thought
What
it was.
what was the
It is
audi-
not
what
a
is- what is the
28%.
40.
audience rating. I thought it was a 40.
I enjoyed that. That is. I
There's
enjoyed that movie.
there's another Steve Jobs movie with Michael Fassbender. Look up Michael Fassbender, Steve Jobs, the guy
Michael.
from Young Magneto.
Oh wait, well, what's the movie?
I think it's called Steve Jobs.
No, I don't know what the movie is called, but I just know that it has.
Is it-
Oh God damn it! God fucking damn it! It's called.
Is
Steve
this one a
Jobs.
lot better? This one's
Yeah.
a lot better.
This one's probably more about.
It has
his-
Michael Fassbender. Of course, it's way better.
I don't
This
really
one's probably
like
more about
him.
like him.
He's kind of like a robotic actor.
That's
Well,
because you've only
Steve
ever
Jobs-
seen him in X-Men.
Steve
No.
Jobs is a robotic person. Like
He was also in that Alien. He was in Alien Covenant.
Scream.
But he was also a robot in that movie, so
Yeah,
he
literally.
plays a lot of robotic or robots.
the
no,
new.
Michael Fassbender is an amazing. You've seen First Class. I know you have. I know you've seen First Class. He does amazing in X-Men First Class.
The new Scream is apparently really good too.
Oh, with Jenna Ortega.
I mean yeah, but the last one had Jenna Ortega as well.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I don't really like.
Now
the-
that she's
the Scream
famous, they
movies are
fucking plaster her
so-
face. all
I
over.
the
love
Scream
promotional
movies are
material.
so boring.
I have never seen a single Scream.
They're not very good. You're not missing.
I have
much.
never.
What do
s-
you mean you're not
I
missing
have-
much?
I think we've
the
talked
first
about this-
Scream is such a good
It's
movie.
kind of like
I'm pretty sure
lame.
we've talked about this before, but I have not
these two
seen.
came out and it was good. No, okay.
Oh,
You would like Scream.
I haven't seen any of the classic horror movies. I haven't seen the original Friday the 13th. I haven't seen the original.
The original
Nightmare.
Friday the 13th doesn't even have him in it.
I've heard of that. I haven't seen it.
It's not very.
It's his mom's the killer, and he's like a skull, right? Or he's like in the water.
Yeah, well, he's not like back yet.
He's
he
like
comes back in the next movie. Like he raises from like
the dead.
the
Yeah,
dead.
he's just a skull, isn't he?
I don't know.
What are you looking at, bro?
I haven't.
Looking at these movies.
End of sex.
I was just looking at the movies. Yeah. Anyways,
Well, that
Movies,
kind of
what
you
else?
kind of just
if we're gonna keep it on the movies, we can talk about
the shows.
Tiago was telling me that Sony's head media manager.
Yeah, the head of Sony apparently said that they're going to put as much care into the Horizon TV show and the God of War TV
I didn't know
show.
they were making a Horizon TV show.
I didn't know either.
Wait, whoa! God of War TV show.
That's been in production.
That's been
Animated or
No, live
Oh,
action.
live action. Obviously.
Who's
By-
the
on
actor?
Amazon.
Who?
They don't have him yet.
They're producing it. They're planning it out.
They
If
should
it-
get the guy.
If it isn't Christopher Judge,
Yeah, but that'll be
Yeah, right here.
whiteface.
Bam.
I don't give a fuck.
It's the ashes of his family fused to his skin.
Still.
Dude, I literally don't give two shits. I want that. I want
That'd be pretty cool.
I want it.
Dude, there was for the first God of War game.
What are they gonna do for the movie? What are they gonna?
What movie?
The God of War show. Where are they gonna start?
We don't know. That's what I've been thinking too. Is it gonna be a Greek or is it gonna pick
Are
up?
they gonna skip
here
straight to
Into
the
2018?
now?
I
I'd
would
love to see like the
Young Kratos?
young Kratos on
Him
like,
becoming-
live
Who?
action.
Okay. Then who would be the actor for young Kratos? Because they look completely different.
I don't know.
Who's like fucking?
They could get so many seasons out of that though. If
They would
they
only
wanted
need
to.
one season
Out of the
for
Greek
each
shit.
of the games.
Yeah. But
No,
that's
no,
what
no,
like
no,
6
no, no.
seasons?
Out of entire like the Greek mythology, how much could you squeeze out of Zeus and not? Zeus,
I would hope
yeah.
they would just follow like the story, like
Yeah, I'd
they did
want
for The
that.
Last of
Yeah.
Us, and they just follow it to a T.
Well, they didn't with Last of Us. They added a little extra zest, and it was,
pizzazz.
but it
Most
was
of the
it was
little zest
good.
wasn't very
Like
good.
it was good things they added.
Sometimes.
No, I think for the most part they
I
added
heard
like
something
things.
like the fucking the spore, something about spores.
They didn't do the spores. They made it like these tendrils because they didn't want the actors wearing gas masks.
I think it makes sense.
But I think that
Because in the
it's
game,
such
they
a
weren't-
little amount of time in the game that you're actually wearing the mask. I feel like they could have just kept the spores.
Yeah.
I also they were saying that it was that, and they also didn't want to like have spores all over the screen in like major parts of the show. I also did the zombies even show up that often? I've heard that it's like
yeah.
barely any zombies. In
No,
it.
they show up.
Have you seen
They
it?
show up like how many times?
Yeah, I've gone to episode 7,
Out of
8,
9.
9.
Yeah, no, they show up a lot, dude.
Really?
Yeah, they
I
show up a
heard that
lot.
They didn't show up that
Like
much.
they're a big part of the story.
I've heard different.
God of War show. Going back to that.
They're making a Ghost of Tsushima movie.
Oh, dude, it's being made by the same guys that make John Wick.
Is it gonna be good?
Obviously, it's Ghost of Tsushima
Yeah,
and John Wick.
yeah.
Didn't you? The newest John Wick
Where
had
do you
them in
even see
Japan.
that?
It's at the bottom.
Ghost of Tsushima is also.
Movie's playing with director Chad.
Okay,
guy.
that's what I was at. Okay, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
It's
dude.
Chad
It's gonna
Stahelski.
be.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be better than John Wick 4.
It's
That's
gonna
for
be
sure.
good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
No, but I'm.
Because the game's pretty out there, so they can do some crazy stuff in the movie.
Dude, like, can you imagine like the fucking is Ghost of Tsushima the one with the? No, I'm thinking of what's the Shadows Die Twice?
Oh, Sekiro.
Sekiro. I
No,
was thinking
Ghost of
of
Tsushima is
Sekiro.
way better than that.
Yeah.
I'm
What,
honestly-
is it?
Ghost
Because
of Tsushima is.
I've seen
it
I've
won
seen
game of the-
gameplay
it-
of Sekiro, but I haven't
It
seen a whole
came.
lot
One
of...
game of the year it came out. Is this game? 'Cause, you remember this game?
I haven't seen much of it. I haven't seen.
I have
gameplay,
it. It's
not
really good. It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That'll be awesome. I don't know where it'll take
As a
place because it's kind of
movie?
like a long.
I
What the
feel
hell
like-
is that? What the hell is that Assassin's Creed bullshit? Bottom
What?
right,
This?
down right, left,
This?
right. That.
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know.
Why?
that's a
they
lot to
edit-
go into.
why
Let's
they
not-
edit-
Yeah, they're making
fucking
they're making a
Assassin's Creed.
sequel.
I think God of
obviously.
War they might start at 2018.
It's hard to fuck up. Either way, it's hard to fuck up God of War show.
I feel like,
Like,
it's not.
honestly,
Like
the
people said that
actor-
about Halo. Like, oh, it's hard to mess up Halo. Like, it's Halo. You know how cool Halo is.
but no,
and
but
it is awful.
God of War there's way more story to it.
Is there?
Yes.
Than Halo?
Yes.
I don't know about that. You ever actually talked to a Halo fan before?
Halo's been around.
Well,
Halo
but I mean,
has
like,
a
I mean,
lot.
like direct story to follow. Like they don't have much.
I mean,
to play with in
there
God
is
of
not
War.
like a ton of. I mean, like in the God of War games, it's kind of just like he follows his path and kills the god. That's the first game.
I
And
think
then the
God.
second game, it's he comes back after getting betrayed, and then the third game, he finally kills everyone.
I think 2018 and I think they'll combine 2018 and 2022.
Into one thing? No.
I think they could because 2018. Think about the story. Like it's not
Also, that's at least 2 seasons.
2018.
Like you said, a game a season.
a game of season.
Yeah.
They could pump out 2 seasons.
You know what they could do is they could
And
make it do it. They could start it in 2018, but they can have like really cool flashbacks.
Yeah, that would be dope as fuck.
Yeah. But if they do flashbacks, you think they could get like the old voice actor to come back? to like maybe like overlay some
That
of, like,
would
the
be
stuff.
I
awesome.
saw that would be cool. I saw something about that. I saw it was a little video clip interview of how the original voice actor felt that Sony didn't even reach out to
Oh,
him.
they
at
never
all.
reached
Like-
out to him. Well, I get why. Because they were going in a different direction with the new
The
game.
Yeah.
narrator was the character you were playing in Mimir. That's what the narrator for
What are you
2018.
talking about?
That for not
We're
asking them to come back, right? For 2018 and 2022.
No.
No, we're talking about the original Kratos voice actor
Yes,
and how they
Oh.
they didn't even ask him to come back.
I see what you're saying.
Like they
just got
never
Chris- they
they
never
never
even-
spoke to
I
him.
thought
They
you were
never
talking about-
addressed him. He never knew.
Yeah, they just went straight to Christopher. Well, they got guys, and they were like Christopher Judge.
He's
and all
the
that.
guy.
Yeah,
I mean, he is.
I still prefer the original.
he
Kratos,
got into
like-
some legal trouble, didn't he?
It was all it was pretty much. I think it was all fake. I think because it was like sexual harassment charges.
He got I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was sexual harassment.
I'm
A
excited to
judge.
see what
Is it just Judge?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what Sonny Soljic will do in the future.
Never mind.
Damn.
Never mind.
Wait, when was that? Is wanted for the
It
following
was
offenses.
last year.
Yeah, I remember. It was like right around the game. So obviously
There. Yeah, that's what I was talking
That's
about.
not true.
He
he
got
arrested for
he got away with it. Don't worry.
That's not true.
Uh,
charges against the charges. And then what was
I
that
don't
last
know.
part with assaulting a peace
A
officer?
police officer? I don't know about that.
A
When was
peace
this?
officer.
A
Christopher.
peace officer.
Yeah, peace. You
It
guys,
was also in last year.
dude, he was kind of going off.
Wait, scroll up. This isn't our guy. Scroll back down. Scroll down.
47.
Judge is described as white male, 5'8", medium build.
Okay,
That's
maybe-
not our guy.
That's not our guy.
Maybe-
This is our guy. This was the explicit contact
Oh,
with a minor.
Who the fuck is Christopher J. Judge? I know Christopher Judge.
I was like,
I was
like,
I was
wait
so
a minute.
confused. Yeah. No, he's
Oh.
definitely not that. This was the stuff I was talking about. Was the explicit stuff with the
alleged,
minor.
and that was what? That
was
was
a year
April
ago.
14th. Yeah, no, that's not true.
You never
don't
know. You never know.
It-
Suspicion. It wasn't even
Suspicion.
like.
That's not true.
Okay. Anyways.
That's not true.
Christopher Judge, he's our guy. He had a really long speech at the Game Awards.
Did he?
You never
did.
watched that?
Did
He
you-
wa-
But
he
his
was-
voice just makes me happy, so I
It
think
should
it's
have won
okay.
Game of the Year.
Did you guys see?
Imagine how long that speech would have been.
They YouTube PlayStation and Sony released an like 20-minute long documentary on the process of it's called Raising God of War.
Yeah, I've
Just
seen
look up
that. The
of
of
Raising
when they
God
made
of War.
2018.
2018.
That was a good documentary.
I
I like
Oh,
that.
wait, no, wait, give me a second.
Fuck you, look it up. And he said that one of my favorite scenes in the game, one of the most emotionally powerful scenes in 2018, is when you go back and get the blades for the first time.
No.
And he said it was equally as impactful for him because apparently after all the years of acting or whatever the fuck, he has said that he's actually kind of been like an absent father kind of to his own kids. And he said that working on this game is, quote, a love letter to them. Long story short, it's a really emotional thing for him. And he said they filmed that scene with the blades early on. And he was like, do I really want to go there for my emotional inspiration to perform? Do I really want to use that emotional pain for that? And he did. He was like crying during the scene while Kratos is picking up the blades for the first time. And it was really cool to see. And that's what I was like, oh yeah, he's a cool voice actor, he does a good job, but that scene and knowing that about him is what really sold him as as Kratos to me.
I think Christopher Judge
I struggled with that sentence.
really sees himself like a lot of himself in Kratos. Like I think he
He's a murderer.
I no, but like I think like the development of Kratos, I think he sees a lot of inspiration from
Yeah.
everything, and he's able to connect
Well,
with the character a lot more because
You
of
think
that.
it's easier nowadays that they like sculpt the face of the characters like off of your own for like mocap?
Mhm.
You think when he like
Yeah.
sees him, he like sees like it's easier for him to like visualize himself as Kratos because he looks just like him in the game.
I think so.
I feel like that would be a pretty cool thing. Like you do it and like you can see like that is me.
About that, funny enough, I don't know where it was exactly, but Sonny Soljic, the voice actor for Atreus, he was, I think it was a movie premiere. He was on some red carpet, on something, getting interviewed, and somebody asked him, do you like it when you're playing the game and Atreus gives you the hints, like when you're stuck in a puzzle for long? He's like, no, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate hearing myself. It's so annoying. I'm trying to figure it out. I just have to listen to myself, give myself hints.
Right.
And I found that really funny. Yeah.
God, I imagine playing a
Dude,
video
if
game
they
where
make
you're
another
one of
there
the
ain't gonna
main
be
voice
a
actors.
Single hint in that entire game. After how many complaints? Like to think that their only complaint with the game is it gives me too many hints for puzzles. Like they didn't have any other complaints. So when Sony makes a third one, they're gonna be like, there's not gonna be a single.
You're on
hint.
your own,
Fuck,
motherfucker.
like, you know what? Figure it out. Figure it out.
We
It's not a
tried.
problem.
We tried to help you. We tried to
You
tell
know
you
what?
to do this side
There
quest.
will not be an
Ain't happening.
accessibility feature for hints.
Ain't
There
happening.
will not be a voice line for hints. There, we won't even, like the little white stuff on the walls. That's gone. Just figure it
Oh
out.
my god! Can
Figure
you
it out.
imagine?
Figure it out.
Fucking hell! Like, can I climb on this obscure
I think-
crack in the wall? I'd fucking.
I think
shoot
I
myself.
complained about that.
The hints.
About what?
The hints.
The major one that like made people say and I noticed was when you're in Helheim and it tells you how to like throw the axe, like freeze like the gate or something, and it, like literally tells you like exactly what to do.
Yeah, I think I know.
Oh my god,
I think I remember just being like because
Wait, which
I
game are we talking about?
the new one.
2022.
Yeah.
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
because I remember doing the side or like I would do a couple of side quests, but I wouldn't do everything. And then I would go to leave, and they'd be like, "Are you sure you want to go? There's so much more that we could go explore."
Oh, I usually just
And then
do
I'm
that
like,
before I
"No,"
leave,
and I
so-
leave, and then like I'll be in where
the World Tree.
Brock and Sindri live?
The World Tree.
The World Tree.
Fine.
When you're in
Oh.
the World Tree, and they're like,
second game.
we can go explore all these places and go do all these things, and like each one of the bubbles have the blue dot that says there's a side quest there. Yeah,
Yeah. I noticed that too.
it does it so much. though.
In the last game, I got sucked up in the story, and that was the only thing I did. I did the side content. Dude, who the fuck is ringing me up right now? I did the side content afterwards, but this time, William's right. Every time you enter a new area, they're like, "Hey, you don't have to follow the story. You can
You
explore."
can go do like
the
10 other things
the one
first.
the one time where I noticed it and I kept noticing it from now on was when you first enter the dwarven place and you have to go meet up with the guy and you see the mines and at first Mimir says something about the mines. I ignore it. Then he says it again. Whatever. We get back on the water, and it's like, oh, you can either go left, talk to the guy, or the mines. I'm like, dude, they really want me to go look at these fucking mines, huh?
Yeah, the drills.
And that's when, and then I couldn't stop noticing it afterwards. It's like they constantly are like, hey, there's other content.
I
Hey,
usually
there's other
did
content.
all the other content before I moved on.
It wasn't bad.
The
it was
only
just
time
like,
Yeah.
I didn't was
Yeah.
what's the one like the grassy like jungly one?
I
I hated that place.
Where
That
the
place sucked.
bitches
with
from.
Angerboda.
No.
No.
The
No.
with all the
That's-
plants, the plants
yeah,
that
the
shoot.
plants.
Oh, where
The
yeah,
bitch is from.
Yeah.
Freya.
Yeah,
Freya's
dude,
from.
that place I didn't want to do anything.
Vanaheim.
As soon as I
Vanaheim.
walked in there, I wanted to leave.
I
What do you
agree.
mean? No,
No, I
way.
agree.
I thought it was.
I didn't
It's
like
so
that place.
annoying
It was
being
just,
there.
It was just like.
No, you know what I felt? I felt about that Ironwood at the Giant Place. Everything with Boy and Angerboda.
Dude, that section of the game is so long.
The
First time you go to Jotunheim,
yeah,
and then you're-
Jotunheim,
I
yeah.
remember like you're there, and then like I feel like they're like inching towards leaving, and then they have like a
Yeah,
whole.
that was like a 2-hour thing.
No, it was like
That was
a
like a-
3-4 hour.
Yeah,
Was
thing.
it?
that was
It was
long.
Because
so long.
Because I got there and it was like nighttime. It was like 8 o'clock or like 9 o'clock, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get done with this area and then go to bed. I remember just. It was endless. I ended up getting off at like 12, and I was like, "Oh my god, why?"
No, because a
It
lot
was the
of
stupid. You know
it
what
was
really got
riding
me?
the
It was
stupid yak.
It was the paint. When you had to go down into the mines to get the stuff for the paint. And I was
Oh.
like,
that
why?
sucked.
And then
Why?
there was like some spots where it wouldn't like you would get kind of lost because
Yeah,
you
it
couldn't
was
see
like
well enough, and then you gotta go
Everything
and go
looked the
do a
same.
roundabout.
Everything looked the same. and I couldn't care less about her mom.
Yeah.
or
I couldn't care
grandma,
less
or whatever.
about-
Oh no, I thought that
With the
that was a
the-
cool fight.
The fight was really awesome, but when I was done, I was like, I don't even know why we were there.
I think
have
fighting a
no idea
giant was
why.
dope.
The
Yeah.
giant,
That
yeah,
was
the giant,
cool.
that was awesome. Like the fight, but the story like
Yeah.
behind it, I couldn't.
I
care
agree.
less.
Keep it in
I agree.
I couldn't care less.
I agree.
I couldn't care less.
So it's agreed. It's pretty hard to fuck up a God of War show, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like they'll do good.
Like I think that's my one gripe with. I don't have many gripes with that game. I think it's a 10 out of 10. But
They didn't win Game of the Year.
well, that's
Yeah.
bullshit. I want to get into this. I
More
wanted,
bosses. That's it.
They did
That
add a
is-
lot
added a
of
lot
bosses.
of
They
bosses.
did add a lot.
That is the only reason Elden Ring won.
Oh.
It has more bosses. That is it. That is the only conceivable reason
It
that
also
holds
doesn't hold
any
your hand
weight.
as much.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's less cinematic. It's more game.
I loved it. I loved it so much.
More bosses. That's what it comes
I,
down to.
don't know. I've played Dark Souls and like it just gets kind of boring. Like kind of like it gets repetitive. Even if you switch up your like what you're using and
mage
your
and stuff,
stuff,
the
and like it's
classes.
still just kind of like it feels confined in a way.
Okay, I what the fuck is this Tucker Carlson
Are
stuff
we switching
about?
to Tucker Carlson?
I really want to
Okay.
know what this
Okay.
is.
He was
I'm sorry,
popping
I've been
off-
thinking about it.
He was popping
all
off
night.
for a little while.
So we don't know exactly why he's leaving yet.
He's
but
leaving?
He's leaving. He told Fox that he wants to leave, and Fox was like, "Well, okay, good.
You're
'cause
like
we
our
want
main
you-"
guy.
Yeah. Well, he's like, the lawsuit happened with the Dominion voting systems,
Oh.
where Fox
yeah.
has to pay $700 million to
What
Dominion.
happened?
Well, when the 2020 stuff was happening, and it was like it was all rigged, and Dominion voting was hacked and all that. Dominion voting sued Fox for saying that they like cheated the election, and then it was gonna happen in New York, and Fox isn't gonna get anything in New York. they hate those guys. So they took a plea deal, and then they're just gonna give him $700 million instead of going down the rabbit hole and like getting screwed over even more. So I feel like they're kind of cleaning house right now. I don't know why they get rid of Tucker Carlson. He's like their guy.
So is he quitting or is he getting fired?
We don't know.
He's gone.
He's gone. All we know is that they both agreed on leaving and splitting up, and that's what happened.
What do we think he's gonna do next? Is he gonna?
So there's
He's
another
gonna
thing.
be a
So Don
weatherman.
Lemon, a
Who?
CNN guy, he's like the CNN version of like Tucker Carlson.
They should
pretty
make a
much.
podcast together.
That's what people are saying because he leaves, Tucker Carlson leaves, and like, could you imagine like they're together? And,
He
like,
looks
they're
so good
opposite-
for
they're opposite
57.
sides of the spectrum, and they're just debating, and that would be such a good
He's
show. That'd be
57.
so cool.
Look at him.
Black don't crack.
He does not look 57. I will tell you what. But no, those
my
He's
two,
53.
God.
Looks pretty
he
good for
looks
53.
53.
He does not look 53. Tucker Carlson does not look 53. You look at this guy and you think that's a 53.
That's a lot of makeup.
Man. That's not that
That's
much makeup.
Maybe like 48.
He looks like he's like.
I was about to
40.
say 48.
But
He's
the other-
definitely-
the
he's
other
definitely
guy-
getting to 53.
the other guy, the Don guy, Don Lemon, is that
Don
his
Lemon.
name?
Yeah.
He looks
Every time
young.
you
gonna
say
make
Don,
out
I
with
think
him?
of Don
Look
from
at
Dairy
him.
Queen.
You gonna kiss him or something?
I might.
He looks 50.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. So yeah, maybe
I think. Oh
we
my
should
god.
we should contact both of them and see if they want to get on the podcast
Together. I only want them together.
Be like, we are like a small.
We only have room for one guest.
I will.
It'll have to be obviously
One of them can sit
Discord,
on my lap.
digital or something.
No, but I think they would have.
What- One of them will sit on my
Everyone
lap.
just
Are
went
they-
by
are
it.
they,
You
like,
two went by
taller
it, so I was like, I'm not gonna
I
say
don't know,
anything about
what's
it.
their like height on these guys? Sorry, so Don Lemon's
6 flat.
6 foot.
I feel like Tucker's like short.
No, he's got to be
Like
like, at
5'8".
least 5'10". 6'1".
6'1".
He's literally
Oh, okay, okay.
he's taller than all of us.
Why
Donald-
is that the photo?
Dude,
We
Donald
don't like him.
Donald Trump's son is so tall.
Donald Trump is tall, and his son's taller than him.
Dude, his
How-
son's
how
like
tall is Trump?
6'7".
Hold on, I
Trump's
want-
like 6'4".
I want to know how tall Trump is. I want to know how
6'3",
tall his
6'3", 6'3".
How
That's
tall is his
still
son?
a tall guy.
His son, 6'7".
Barron?
He's
Dude,
6'7".
Dude.
Why is Baron
Dude,
so
look
fucking tall?
up an image of this kid. He's so tall.
Oh my
It's because his
god!
mother's so tall. He's got a 6 foot mom and a 6'3" dad.
I hate it. Fuck him. Fuck him. He got the fucking genetic
He got the
lottery.
genetic
My dad's
lottery.
5'3". My mom's like 5 flat.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good-looking fellow. Baron?
What's with you and saying a lot of men are really good looking? Right?
I'm
No,
just saying.
Do you
Like,
know who he looks like? He looks like a really skinny Spencer Breslin.
who's Spencer Breslin? Who the hell is this? Oh my god!
No.
The kid. Oh my
The
god!
kid
Is
from
this his
Cat in the Hat.
only role? that
No,
people know
he's
him
No,
in
he
for?
was in
Zoom.
Santa Claus.
He's in Santa Claus. He's in Zoom. He's
He
in
played
a bunch of
Gerard,
Ah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
not
things.
Gerard.
He looks like a really skinny.
Yeah, he does. He does.
I'm gonna get rid of this.
But
I'll get a
imagine,
better
you know
picture.
what I've thought about though? Baron Trump is like our age, right?
Is he?
Yeah, he's like our age.
He's 17.
Yeah, 17.
He's younger than us.
So my thing is,
2006. March. He just turned 17.
He just turned
okay.
17.
We're
What do you
turning
think? What do you think
19.
he got for his birthday?
A
Whatever
small
he
loan of $1
wanted.
million.
Whatever he wants. Whatever
But
he wants.
Imagine him playing COD. No one knows it's Baron Trump.
Why does it?
And he's
have to
just
be
talking
COD?
shit.
No one plays COD.
No, I'm just giving, dude. Just let me give a fucking example. What do you want me to say?
Anything.
Valorant, Rainbow Six, any
Fortnite.
game.
Valorant, he would play
any
Valorant.
any
That is
game. But like, just looking at him, just imagine the shit that he would talk.
What do
He
you think
looks like a
sounds
good
like?
person.
What do you think he sounds like?
He looks like a good person.
Yeah,
Is his voice
he doesn't
deep, or
do
is-
interviews, does he?
Well, there's videos. Baron Trump's transformation since leaving the White House.
Look up interview. Oh, speaking. Okay. Learn
Yawns
to
his way
speak.
through father's speech. I mean,
If I was a kid in if I was what? How old were we in 2016?
I don't
He was
think
He
we're gonna
was
get
We were
one.
like 12.
We're not gonna get one.
he was turning 10.
We're not gonna get one. There's no video.
Yeah, they don't do
Anyways.
interviews. He doesn't do interviews.
He doesn't care.
He
just
plays
wants
COD.
He just wants to. He likes his really rich family.
Do you
Just
think
kind
he
of
gets
hangs out.
bitches or no?
Do you think he has Discord friends?
Dude,
Can you
he,
imagine?
he only like probably hangs out with like top of the end people in like
Well,
society.
Yeah, but like they still
A
they
one
still
percenter?
they're still on Discord. Imagine that Discord group chat, like all the
own
kids of like
Discord.
billionaires and shit.
No, yeah, they all traded pictures of their parents' sex trafficking ring.
Yeah.
Look what my
Like-
dad brought home today.
Look, bro.
Guys, look at what island I'm on. It's
Dude,
just
it-
Jeffrey
Yeah,
Epstein's
like,
fucking.
bro. Ever since I shut down the island, things suck.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's so
my
bad.
dad can't bring me anymore.
Oh shit.
Me and
Sorry,
my dad
guys.
don't hang out as much anymore. He goes
Oh
to some
my-
basement now. I don't
No
like
more
it.
orgies in the island, guys. I'm sorry.
He's like, guys, I know like we were planning on like hanging out, but we can't today.
My dad said no.
Jeffrey called. He's dead. Jeffrey's dead.
Man,
He's
I like
banned.
that guy. We've had some fun nights.
Jeffrey or Baron?
No, Jeffrey's
Jeffrey.
Gone. Jeffrey's gone.
Jeffrey's
Though Joe Biden announced his re-election campaign today.
officially.
Officially,
Doesn't
What
he
was
like?
this 32% approval rate?
it's higher than that now. It's 43%.
How do you know?
Because he keeps tabs every day.
Motherfucker was born 1942.
Dude, by the end of his career in
1942.
politics,
Holy
he
shit.
will be a part of American politics for a fifth of its entirety. Because you got to think, he went into politics at what, 30? So 50 years. We're almost at the 250th anniversary of America.
What do
He
you
will be a part of America in politics for a fifth of its creation.
what did he start out as? Like a senator?
Yeah, well, he has to work his way up the chain.
He was probably a senator.
He was a senator for a long time.
yeah.
Or like, maybe he was in the house.
Well, no, he was a senator. He was a
Yeah.
senator for
That's what his first thing was.
well, not his first thing, but when he got up to senator, he stayed there for a long time.
Right. He's got
Yeah.
a lot of
It was like
grandchildren.
a, it was
but I
like
guess
a,
I mean,
it was a
he has
weird
a lot
state too. It was like a fuck all state.
No, it was Philadelphia for sure.
Of Philly.
He was not Senator Philly. Joe Biden senator. I am the Senate.
I am the Senate. Delaware.
Yeah, that's a no.
But it was
Oh,
from
yeah.
73 to
Oh my
2000.
God.
Holy fuck, bro.
He was born 1942.
The war wasn't over yet.
He was
There
he was
was
3 when it ended.
Yeah, he
He was 3 when World War II ended.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Dude,
that's
this guy
crazy.
is so old. It's not funny.
How
God,
old is
he
Trump?
is in charge of our
Trump's
country.
pretty old. He's like
Trump's
72.
up there.
He's
No, he's
73. He's
79.
73?
No, he's like 73.
He's like late 70s.
76.
Oh,
But
okay.
dude,
Told
Trump
you.
is in a lot better of a condition than Biden. If you put them side by side,
I mean, it doesn't matter anymore.
it matters a lot.
He's
our president.
He's rounder. Trump is rounder.
Well, what I'm saying is it doesn't matter, like, comparing them two at the moment.
I mean, yeah, it is. They're both
No,
running for
compare them when
president.
they're young.
Compare them
Do we
when they're
think
young.
either one of them's gonna be president?
Yes.
I hope not.
Who else is gonna be the nominee? Oh,
I just want a good.
John, the Kennedy. What was Kennedy's brother?
Oh, like Rob or something.
Yeah, Robert Kennedy Jr. is running for Democratic
Oh.
president. I think that'd be pretty cool. Get another Kennedy in there. Yeah, Robert. Oh yeah. This
Another
dude.
head to pop.
Yeah. All right, we got him.
I don't
yeah.
think I can
Let's
make
check
it.
out. Let's check out a young Joe Biden. This is a nice young Joe.
He is a looker.
All right, let's get this guy.
I didn't want to say anything because Damien said I've been saying that a
Yeah,
lot of
what-
guys
you
are
think
good
he's
looking.
hot? You think he's
No,
hot?
I don't think he's hot.
Trump has always looked.
He
like
looks
Trump.
the
Trump looks like
exact
Trump. Yeah.
Same.
It's in like the jawline.
He just looks a little. He
and
he
the
had a
lip.
comb
He's
over
had the
at like
same
20.
hairstyle.
When he had hair, he still had that same style.
Oh my god. Yeah, he just looks like Trump.
I kind of think that's the most hilarious thing ever.
Trump has always been Trump. I bet when he was like a little kid, he was still Trump.
I bet when he was a little
But
kid,
Joe
he was like,
Biden
"I
looks
even-
completely
will be
different.
President of the United
Look
States.
at that photo. He looks completely different.
Yeah, but what went wrong? Look
Well,
at that
this is
photo
weird.
to
Like
the-
you see this. This is when he was like. This is like
Ugh.
the '90s, and this is him now.
That's-
he definitely.
Oh.
Look at the left. Look at the left one. Look at that.
Yeah,
His
that's
hair
gross.
is going.
Oh my god.
What
He
went
kept
wrong?
onto his
How does he have hair now?
Hair
It's like-
transplant.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it could be.
I think
it's
he's
a
got a lot of
toupee.
plastic.
Look at his. Oh my god.
He's got a lot of plastic
Wow, he has
surgery.
a-
I think he is a very old man.
He looks like more shit than.
He does not look like that.
He looks
you will
like shit.
never
Yeah, no.
look at Biden.
There's too much life in his eyes.
Yeah.
They injected him with something.
There we go.
right
That
there.
middle,
Yeah, that
middle
one,
bottom.
That one.
That
Oh,
bottom. Yeah,
God.
right there.
That's
Yeah.
a-
He's been in the spray tan a little
Yeah.
bit.
Oh my god.
God, someone's getting
he
fired
looks like
after
a
that one.
wax figure.
Oh, he's so mad.
Yeah.
Angry old man.
Get off my fucking lawn. Oh my.
Honey.
No idea
Yeah,
where
no.
he is.
Wow.
No. He doesn't know what year it is. He doesn't.
And Trump looks like. I hate that Trump just always looks like Trump.
Trump just looks like Trump.
We need someone younger.
You
The
should.
youngest president is what, 35 or 45?
No, you have to be 40 to be president.
40? What's 35? I think
35 senator.
Yeah, senator. The youngest you can be as a senator is 35.
Also, I
Wasn't
think
it John F. Kennedy the youngest ever?
maybe.
No.
Roosevelt. At
John F.
42.
Kennedy at 43 was the second youngest.
I think a fun game to do one of these
We should get him
podcasts.
back.
Name the presidents.
No, hell no. One of
Kennedy?
these.
Bill Clinton was one of the youngest ever. Really?
One of the games that we should play on this podcast is guess the celebrity by their baby picture. It's surprisingly difficult
that
sometimes.
is.
What did you just look up?
I do not know. There we go. Mr. Theodore. He was a pretty awesome guy.
He was.
Yeah,
he was-
Didn't he like
Dope ass mustache.
kill a bunch of guys?
Oh,
when he
yeah.
was president.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He was the
Not
wasn't his
Weil.
nickname the Bear, right?
Not wild. Before
Yeah,
he was
he was
president,
like a
dude was
guy.
a stud.
Yeah, he was a guy.
He killed like,
Leonardo DiCaprio to play Teddy Roosevelt and Martin Scorsese
Biopic.
biopic.
that'll be good.
That'll be awesome. I want to see him like.
Yeah, there's never been a Teddy Roosevelt movie really.
I'm sure.
He's Robin Williams plays him, and
Yeah.
Oh
Night at the
yeah,
Museum.
but that's
and the
that's
museum.
different.
That
That's
counts.
the only thing that shows up.
That's
Theodore
different.
Roosevelt movies.
Come
not-
on,
Yeah,
guys.
that's awesome.
That's yeah.
That's
Yeah, but he
awesome.
has the best line in the whole movie. I always see in fucking Instagram edits and TikTok edits. Ben Stiller
Oh.
says, "I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow," and he's
He's like-
like, "How exciting!"
Yeah, that's a good
Damn.
movie. I like that
That
movie.
goes hard. Not gonna lie. All right, we got rid of these guys.
All right.
We got
Oh, we got through a lot.
what time is it? What are we at?
I want to watch The Bear again.
The what?
The Bear.
The bear?
Show?
What's that?
Look it up.
It's
The bear.
The
The
Bear.
Bears.
It's like
Oh, sorry.
Not the
my mind
Bears.
took over. My bad.
The Bear. It's a TV show with the guy from Shameless,
Shameless.
and it is literally like.
Have you seen Shameless?
I want to, but I haven't. No, I haven't seen.
The
But
last
it's
thing I
like-
saw was like season.
It's
4
a
or
really
5.
like high pace,
it.
really like dramatic take on restaurants, like working at a restaurant.
Just whenever if you ever watch this show, Damien, just think of me, and that's what it's like working at my previous. place in
Watch the.
California.
Can we watch the trailer,
No,
please?
no.
Oh, it's got fucking that guy. I love that guy from Punisher, Micro, Ebon Moss Baccarat.
Dude, he's an
I don't know how
ass
the
in this
fuck
show.
to say
Is
that.
he?
Isn't he his brother or something?
His cousin.
It's got this guy
Cousin.
in it. I know this guy.
Dude, I need you to see this trailer because it's like.
I'll watch it.
Yeah,
later.
we'll
I'll
watch it
eventually.
Yeah, we'll watch it after.
Aaron Rodgers. What's this motherfucker's name? Aaron Taylor.
Yeah,
Aaron
so,
Aaron
Taylor
Taylor
Johnson.
Johnson.
So is
I
this
love
gonna
this
be
guy.
one of those Sony extended universe things? Like it's
Like
with Venom
Morbius?
and Morbius. And all that?
I don't care anymore about Marvel.
This
I don't
isn't
care.
Marvel. This is Sony.
Oh, Sony. Okay.
Well,
It's not even in the MCU.
Ties. Marvel ties.
Well, it's not going to be in the MCU.
If is it made by Sony or is it made by
Sony.
Disney?
gonna
It's
be
owned
made
by
by
Sony.
Sony.
It's owned by Sony. Well, also like the last time Sony made a Spider-Man or Spider-Man related movie, it was Morbius. That was an awful movie. And awful
Oh,
car.
I had to remember what that was.
Yeah.
Morbius. You forgot what Morbius
I
was?
tried to
I didn't
watch
watch
it.
it.
I
I didn't
fell
watch it.
asleep
You mean the movie-
halfway through.
You mean the movie that the internet gaslit Disney into
They
re-releasing
gaslit them to re-release it in theaters, and then
And-
no one watched it.
twice? It bombed
Twice.
twice.
It's because they had Jared Leto.
Jared Leto sucks. He sucks in everything. I
He
hate
was
him.
good in that
Why?
one movie where
No.
he won an Oscar.
Do you know who he's 5 Seconds to Summer. Or 30 Seconds to Mars, I mean.
Is it Jared?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared Leto. No, I just don't like him. Look at him. He looks like an asshole. He just looks like a
What did he
prick.
get an Oscar for?
Best
Supporting actor for what? There we go.
Dallas Buyers
Oh, that's a
Club.
good movie.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
He plays. Hold on. He's in. Fuck. What's the name of the movie about the junkies and the heroin? And yeah, keep going.
He was
keep
in
going.
Fight Club?
Requiem for a Dream. Requiem for
Is
a
that good?
Dream. He's good in that.
He looks
and
like
Blade Runner.
when you look at his stuff, he's like
He has good movies.
earlier in his career.
American
You know what
Psycho,
ruined
Dallas
his
Buyers
career?
Club.
Yeah.
This after
Yeah.
Suicide Squad, I don't think anyone's ever gonna see him as a good actor.
Yeah, that's fair.
Suicide Squad and Morbius, really.
I do think that is where my prejudice against him comes.
I forgot he was like
Lord of
in
War.
That's a good movie. I like that movie. What is
Blade
this?
Runner was good. He was. I mean, like.
I've never seen that Blade Runner movie.
Yeah, me either.
The character, you guys would fucking love it. It is.
I thought it was a bad movie. I heard it
What?
was.
I've heard really good things about
Really?
Blade Runner.
I've heard it.
2049.
I heard it was really bad.
What do
No,
you mean?
nobody
bad?
thinks
Oh.
this movie is bad.
Maybe
Dude,
maybe
no,
I heard
that's-
wrong. I
that's
want to watch
low.
this.
This is a good
That's-
movie.
no,
Okay,
no,
I'm watching
This
this now.
is a good movie.
You
8 out of 10 on IMDb. Oh yeah, I'm watching this.
No,
for sure.
this is cinema. I'll say it's got
I
Dennis.
got-
You know who did? This is the guy that did Dune. I'm pretty sure. Have you seen Dune?
I need
No.
to. I need
I
to
also
see
haven't
Dune.
seen
Is it
Dude.
good? Is it based
Dude.
off the book enough that people didn't cry the whole time?
I don't know.
They're like,
Part 2's coming out soon.
They've confirmed like 4 movies, I think, because they're
okay,
gonna do
people
the
liked
whole.
it. Okay, people like it.
Yeah, it was a good. It was apparently like.
But
a really
yeah, no,
good movie.
Blade Runner. Yeah, I think Dune. I've seen Blade Runner. Obviously, I think Dune is gonna be like Blade Runner in the case that it is really, 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 really good the first time you watch it,
Yeah,
and then you realize that like
Ana de Armas.
it's a little. Oh yeah, she's in this. She
It's like the
plays main
Batman.
lead. It's like the Batman.
I don't.
The
I
Batman.
still haven't rewatched the Batman because like I don't want to sit down for 3
Ana de Armas?
hours and watch a movie.
She's good in this. She's really good in this.
I'm
Like
watching this
Dave
movie.
is in
It's kind of a long movie. It is kind of a
I
drag.
feel like you really got to sit down and like.
yeah, you have to
This
be
is
in the
like what
mood
you
to
would
watch
do
Blade
for
Runner.
like the Batman. Like you'd want to probably see it in theaters.
Yeah, you have to
But if you
want to see
don't,
this
you gotta
movie.
like sit down in your like,
Okay,
living
wait.
room.
I want to make a plan with you guys now before there's
about
anything.
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi is returning to theaters
When?
next week
When?
for a week.
When?
What do you mean?
I don't know. When's it showing?
I don't know, but in every theater for the 25th anniversary. For the 25th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, they're putting it back into theaters.
I keep
it?
hitting.
Yeah.
No
You
way.
more like the 50th anniversary.
No, look it up. I could be wrong.
Yeah, you're definitely wrong. This
Okay.
is a movie that came out in the 80s.
83.
Okay, then maybe.
So
The
50
50th. I
years.
literally got it on
Oh,
the
the
dot.
50th anniversary. Okay, so the 50th anniversary, they're showing it in like all theaters.
Let's go.
Regal,
Let's go
Regal,
Regal.
Naples, Regal Golf Course.
Friday?
18 miles on a
Okay, well,
Friday.
let's not make the plan on
Alright,
a
let's go
public
Friday?
podcast, but you know.
All right, we're going.
I'm down.
But it's like the worst of the original trilogy.
Maybe not this Friday.
Low key. Low key, yeah.
It goes
Wait,
2, 1, 3.
But okay, seeing a Star Wars
1, 2,
film,
3.
seeing an old Star Wars film
In theater.
in theaters,
Dude, okay, hold on. That the final fight between
Oh,
Luke
okay.
and Vader.
that would be so
I
fucking
wish they
cool.
would just do all of them. Can we just watch all 3 of them?
They probably would if this does.
I don't.
good.
I can't remember the last time. I think the last Star Wars original trilogy movie I saw was A New Hope.
I've seen
and that was
Return
like
of the
2 years
Jedi
ago.
way more than all the other ones.
Have you?
Because I have it on Vudu, and I would watch it like occasionally.
I haven't seen it in years. Years.
It holds up for a movie that came out
Oh,
in
never
83.
mind. I recently, like within like the last 4 months, something like that, I watched Empire Strikes.
This will be pretty awesome.
Seeing it, but that's what I'm saying. Like, even if it's not the greatest Star Wars film, it is still like seeing it in
Oh,
theaters
no,
would
y-
be insane.
You know what? If they do releases for A New Hope and things like that, if they do
Yeah, they would've
re-release
already
the other
happened.
movies, I wouldn't watch it because they'd be the 2011 versions where Han breaks his fucking neck.
Oh,
and
when
all
they
that
misses his
shit.
shot and all
Yeah,
that.
they
Well,
would've-
The second one, it would be fine.
Huh?
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, Empire Strikes
That would be
Back.
fine.
They don't
I
really.
feel like
touch that one.
Phantom Menace would be cool to see in theaters.
No.
I saw that
No?
movie for the first
What do
time.
you think?
What did I think? Awful movie. Awful movie.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
No, it is. It's just that for the first time, because I've tried watching it and I never could. It was so bad. But whatever Damien said to me when he saw Speed Racer, that this is Star Wars for me, that completely was a paradigm shift for me. And I had so much fun watching it. It was awful.
It's a fun movie to watch.
It was, but it felt like I was watching it for the first time as a Star Wars
Yeah,
fan.
yeah.
I was pointing out and laughing and hating it out of love.
But you gotta like when like the
the
Maul,
the
the
Darth
lightsaber
Maul
one,
scene.
that-
I saw it. I
it
finally,
was awesome.
I heard so many good things about the pod racing scene and the final
And
fight.
the pod racing scene was awesome,
I
right?
heard so many bad
was your
things
opinion on the
about
pod
Jar
racing?
Jar. It was
There's
it
a
was
re-
underwhelming.
there's a
it was,
It
it was
underwhelming.
It was underwhelming. The highlight for me was definitely Maul. The pod scene was like, I wasn't blown away by it. I was like, I basically imagined it all these years exactly like what it was.
Yeah,
I wasn't blown away. It was fun. It was cool.
it's
Yeah,
still cool. It's a good.
it was
little
the
chunk
only
of the
time I
movie
felt
that's
alive
fun.
while watching the fucking movie.
What about the Darth Maul fight?
But yeah, and so now I'm excited to
He doesn't want to
see
hurt your feelings.
What's the other Clone Wars.
fight. That's like a really
Oh,
awesome fight. Yeah.
obviously, it was the best part of the movie.
That fight, that lightsaber duel.
I like the movie now.
You like it?
It's awful.
It's
It's
not a
an
great
awful
movie. It's not a great movie.
But I
It's a pretty
finally
bad movie, but
I
it's a
don't-
fun movie to watch.
I don't know what you said, like about what you said. Just
Name that
completely
trilogy.
changed everything.
All the movies in it.
The
What
Phantom
movie?
Menace, The Attack of the Clones, and The Revenge of the Sith.
Thank you.
Why did you doubt his ability to do that?
I didn't doubt his ability.
He was thinking.
Oh, you couldn't remember Attack of the Clones,
No,
Attack of the Clones is
I had to think.
Attack of the Boys.
it's better.
Shout out Cosmonaut. Attack of the Boys.
You got an
Attack of the
itch?
Clones is
My
better
knees
than The
itch.
Phantom Menace. And then
That's 'cause-
Revenge of the
That's
Sith.
because I have a soft spot for. It's not that good.
Oh my
Revenge of the
God.
Sith is a 6.
No.
What's
Revenge-
the best Star Wars movie?
Revenge of the Sith.
A New Hope.
And what would you give it out of 10?
A New Hope, 10.
What would you give Revenge of the Sith?
Then comes Empire at a 9.5.
Empire Strikes Back is a good movie.
Empire Strike. If it isn't first, it's definitely fucking second.
What?
Empire.
That's a
Yeah.
great movie.
Okay. Well, it goes Revenge,
A New
then
Hope.
Empire,
And then
Then,
Empire.
and then after
and-
what?
And then probably Return.
and then Return, and then
And
So then you start getting
and
to
then The
mid
Phantom.
movies.
No, and then Force Awakens.
stop it. Looking back, it's so bad now because you know where the
I-
story
I
goes.
can that's a
You
dumb
can't.
fucking argument.
No,
That
makes
is a
the movie
dumb
pointless.
argument.
That whole
I
movie
can
is
completely
awful
ignore
because
that.
of that.
You don't even acknowledge the other two, so just like what you like for the sake of liking.
But it's not a good movie. It's also
Sure
a pretty
it
bad
is.
movie.
No, it's fine.
I started something I didn't want to get into.
It's
Let's just-
okay.
It's
No. We have to finish the Star Wars ranking episode. Then
Okay,
You're doing all of it? No, skip
So-
the last trilogy.
all right. So
Skip the
3,
sequels.
5, 4, 6, 2, 1.
Skip. Is it the sequels? It's the sequel.
Okay, listen. All right. How
Okay,
about
okay,
this?
okay.
How about this? How about this?
hurry.
8, 9 don't
5,
exist.
4, 7.
8, 9 don't exist. It's not. They're not real movies.
Switch 4 and 3, and we'll be golden.
Damien's struggling with that.
Backspace 4. What did you do? What? Ew. No, I disagree.
Okay,
Anyway,
moving on. That was just a little side tangent.
All right,
how did
I
we
got a
start
couple
talking about
topics
this?
left.
Oh yeah, I saw. Anyway,
You do?
I'm excited to see Attack of the Clones for the first time as
Yeah,
well.
we're gonna watch that
Eventually.
another weekend.
I'm not too interested in this.
What?
The Craven the Hunter.
Oh,
It's
I
kind
forgot
of
we talked
yeah.
about-
We were talking about Craven,
How do we get to fucking Star Wars?
Sony to Morbius.
Oh, and
to
then I brought
Jared
up.
Leto.
I
to
brought up.
Blade
We gotta
Runner,
watch it.
To he mentioned it.
So we'll watch it soon. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll watch it. It'll be awesome. Craven, it looks mid. I haven't seen anything. I don't know anything. Just looking at it,
He
this does not
was-
look like a good movie.
No.
Did you know? Fun fact,
Immediately.
trivia. Did you know
I
that the
don't.
Punisher originally appeared as a Spider-Man villain?
As a villain?
As a Spider-Man villain, Craven the Hunter hired the Punisher to kill Spider-Man, but then the Punisher, being the Punisher, was like, "Wait a second, you're not a criminal." And then he teams up with Spider-Man. They take out Craven, if I remember. He has
Punisher
powers? The Punisher's new agreement with the Hand
No, that's not
just
real.
gave the
That's not real.
anti-hero
That's not real.
something.
That's not real. Anyways, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Good for
Just
him.
look up
the
Punisher
OG
Spider-Man.
Punisher movie. You ever seen that?
I liked it.
That is a.
That's a fun movie. That is. I give
No?
it.
You haven't seen it or you didn't like it?
Never seen it.
You.
It's
It's definitely.
It's up your alley.
Is it?
It's
It's
got
a
a Thomas
2004
Jane.
The Punisher.
It's a Thomas Jane film. Honestly,
Is this
the
it?
fight against the Russian, that was cool.
Yeah,
that
this
guy.
this movie.
I'm down to
It's
rewatch
like
it.
it's like Spawn.
Oh no, it's better than Spawn.
Is it?
It's better than Spawn.
It's
Is that what's
it-
his face?
Yeah, it's Thomas Jane.
No, the other guy, John Travolta.
Yeah, he's the villain.
Oh yeah. He spoiler alert, he kills his henchman who is gay, but then the Punisher gaslit him into thinking he was sleeping with his wife, but
I
he was
remember
actually
that.
gay. And
Dude,
then
that movie is honestly like pretty good.
did you ever see the
There's a
alternate
6.4 on.
But it has a 63%
Okay.
on audience rating.
Okay.
It's not a great movie. It's definitely not a very good
It's just
movie.
alright.
It's a
It's
fun
a fun
it's a campy
2004
Okay.
action thriller
anti-hero.
about the
I want
Punisher.
to. I want to rewatch Real Steel.
Steel Real, dude.
Real Steel. I saw it last year.
That's a good movie.
It's definitely
Listen,
the only good part about the movie is the robot fights, and
Oh, yeah.
everything else is
I-
pretty.
I
Yeah.
disagree with that. I
and
disagree
the
with
best
that.
fight is the one with
Twin Cities or Zeus?
the shadow
no,
boxing.
No. The
The
best
bowl?
fight is
Against the zoo when they go to the zoo.
no, the one with against Minus.
Oh, Noisy Boy. Noisy Boy and versus
fight,
Midas.
the Noisy Boy fight is the best fight in the in the
Really?
movie. That's the best
Dude,
fight.
he
in the
looks so. I had the
Dude.
Real Steel
movie.
game,
The
on my
game,
phone.
and that's what I went with.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's a sick ass robot.
That is an
design.
awesome role, and what I love is I always loved his hands. Like it was like he was made for this, and that fight is so cool because it's like a good back and forth, and we get to see him get destroyed at the end of the fight.
That's what I don't like. He's Noisy
He's
Boy.
Noisy
He went all over the
Boy.
world in Brazil, and
And he
then,
went to Japan or whatever and got his tats.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I think it's because it shows how it shows the flaws of
Charlie Kent.
no,
I want to 3D model that.
you know, long it would be pretty hard for us to do this.
No.
It's a pretty complex.
I think the feet would be the most difficult part.
Well, then you got the ribs, like
I would
like all the
probably
lines.
cut it.
That's
I
not
would
that
cut
hard.
it here and do all this.
Yeah. What if I did the legs?
You'd
you did
give
the
up
top?
about right here.
What if we could do it by the end of the school year? You do the top, I'll do the
By
legs.
the end of the school year, do you have any idea how long that
we
is?
could do it. We could do it.
Not with your time management skills.
No, we could do it.
You'd be like, okay, time to work on Noisy Boy for today and do it for 5 minutes and not pick it up for like another week.
Dude, I could totally 3D model that.
Like, it'll look like that. Go back. Back. Yeah, it'll look like that.
No,
That'll be your
I can
model.
Make it shinier than.
It'll look like shit.
Dude, we'll just put it in V-Ray, dude. Make it shiny as fuck. Put a purple metallic texture over it. We could do that. We could so do that.
It's the layers that's gonna suck.
No,
He's
yeah.
got like the samurai layering armor on him. But no, that movie is not very good. And Noisy Boy is the best robot. What's his
No.
name? Adam?
Ambush.
Ambush gets killed by an animal, not even another robot.
That's what makes him cool.
I also
Nature
don't
versus
like
machine.
Adam. I don't like his look. I don't like his design.
Well,
I don't like his hands.
I think
I think the hands are the best part about him, if I'm being honest.
His hands
with you.
look
I like the
broken.
design because it's meant it to look like a trainee.
Well, yeah, he's a little training robot.
He's a
Yeah.
sparring bot.
Yeah, he
He's
was built
not-
to get his ass kicked. He does that really good.
I do kind of hate that is like the only explanation for the entire movie. Like it's oh, he's a sparring bot, and then they kind of hint at that, oh, he's alive, he's sentient, and he loves the boy or whatever the fuck. But the only is like, oh, this sparring bot sure can take a hit, and they mention it every 5 seconds. Like,
Yeah.
guys, he's strong.
The Twin Cities fight is pretty awesome
That's a
too.
highlight. I think my favorite robot is the Cowboy Revolver one.
It's only for like a couple seconds.
I love that
But
one.
I always wish I could have seen that whole fight. Twin Cities as a design is also really awesome.
Why? I always asked. Whoa, was that a fucking ring fighting game? Down. Right.
Yeah, that's the
There's-
the mobile game, isn't that?
Oh, it
What is
looks shitty enough to
What is
be the
this?
mobile game. Yeah.
Oh, this show is awful.
Ah.
The Kenobi. Okay, what about the TV shows? What are they? Are there?
No, we're not rating those.
What is
We're done with
this?
servers.
This is like a tournament fight.
This
This
is awesome.
There's like a PlayStation 3 game.
No, this is like a game you would play at the arcade.
No.
Yeah.
It looks, even for 2012, this looks shit. This is mobile. This has to be
this
mobile.
isn't-
2012.
mobile game.
Black Ops 2 came out in 2012.
This
and
does
that
not
looks like,
look like Black Ops 2.
Yes, it does.
No,
Have
it
you
does
seen
It's a
Black
not.
Ops 2
PlayStation
graphics?
3 and Xbox 360,
Yeah.
and it's only downloadable. It never even had a. It
Uh,
never even had a disc.
Does that look like it has a disc? That was probably it. That was probably the only fight you could do right there.
No, they had a whole thing with.
a whole half
They
hour
had a
long
whole.
video.
They had a whole thing. Noisy boy.
He's-
Oh, I guess they do.
I don't want to see ambush.
Fuck.
All right, yeah.
All right.
All right. I think I got through all my topics. The last ones are.
I think
The last one can
What was
cannot be
it?
said.
I think we.
Don't worry.
He's skipping it because it opens a can of worms, and we'll be here for another 30 minutes. But I think this was.
No.
I think this was a good episode.
No.
I enjoyed myself.
Back to a little bit more normal, more chill. We're just talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What?
You had to peel that.
What did you just do?
I
What is-
ruined it.
Why did you do that?
Because it's
been there
supposed
this
to.
whole, yeah, but it's been on there this whole time, and everyone has just accepted that it's on there.
But look how clean the remote.
I don't
looks.
care.
But now it's gonna be dirty.
Yeah, now it doesn't have a
eventually.
protective plastic layer on it.
Whatever. It's my remote. Fuck you guys.
Everyone uses it.
Everyone's like, get the fuck. Okay. Anyways, this is.
You don't get
This
to
is
yeah,
yours.
it's Tiago's. Yeah, it's
Thank
Tiago's.
you.
What the heck, man?
All
I
right.
can't believe you did that.
Well.
This
That
has
was-
been- Was it?
It has been
It has been.
It has been what?
a lights out
Podcast.
cast. This has been the lights
I
out
still
podcast. Thank
think
you for
it should've
watching.
been
Bye.